This whole process has been a drag, man.
After me, the whole spiel about being fun.
I feel like we started in 21.
It is.
Technically,
There are a few
we kinda
songs.
did.
There are a few songs that still feel like they were holdover from Inhale, Exhale. There are a couple songs, well, like Sing, for instance, that I think there are at least 3 different versions of that song. And we beat that song to death.
But we cracked the code.
And then resurrected it, and then killed it again, and then rewrote it again. And
Trust the One is
Trust
there's
the One.
48 versions.
48 versions.
Yeah.
And it's from Inhale Exhale originally, but it's like it's worth trying to crack that code.
And sonically, we have had a lot of fun creating a lot of sounds on our own. We have a piano sample that Mike literally laid on top of the piano, muting the strings while
Ted was
Ted
sampling
was
every
hitting the
note.
sample. Yeah.
Yeah.
And what do we call it? The
Piano.
The piano.
Yeah, we weren't taking samples. We've literally created samples that are now on the web.
Yeah.
Exactly.
So we have an upright piano, and I don't know how we got there. Like
We were trying to
I referenced Jamie Cullum on a song where he was pressing down strings to make this plucky sound.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even for the song. It was just listening. I was showing somebody how cool it was, and then it went from that to, hey, we could do an intro for So Many Reasons. Well, we should do that. And then it was like, because we made this kind of deal. Let's create everything to where you've got somebody pushing their forearm against the
No, I had a
string.
towel
Oh, that's
crammed
right.
in
Yeah, yeah.
there. We tried everything. We tried like just putting tape on the strings, tried just my hand. Finally, we ended up rolling up a towel and cramming it in there.
Our piano has the panel taken off where the strings are exposed, and cram stuff in there to mute the strings, and it sounds like a plucking, almost like a pizzicato
Yeah.
orchestra thing.
pretty cool.
Nerd talk.
We've also spent a good bit of time, the 4 of us. Robbie, he doesn't like to participate in vocals.
He won't even live here.
Yeah, he doesn't want to. But we did spend a lot of time doing a lot of background vocals, intentionally trying to make ourselves not sound like ourselves.
Yeah.
And we think it's a good thing.
Yeah, that's pretty great.
Yeah.
For years, more out of efficiency, I did most of the background vocals. And then the last few records, it's been more of like, let's get because all the guys can sing, all the ones that live here in town can sing. And but
Which
and
one
so
doesn't
it's
live here?
like there may be a few individual parts, but it's all us around one mic doing these gang vocals, and that's been a blast, and they sound great.
Yeah.
And so that's been the last probably 2 or 3 records.
I think part of that's been having the cabin too, because we're like a lot of times if we were working in the past at somebody else's studio, it'd be at a producer's house. We don't all have to go there, and a lot of times there's not the space for us all to be there. And now it's like we've got this place, and we can all get together and hang out and be creative.
There's some big choirs in this album that's just the 4 of us 48 times over and over and over.
Yeah.